What is up, you guys, and welcome to the Chosen League podcast, where fire sports content is the name of the game. I'm your host, Devin. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload an episode. Watch this episode all the way to the end because I don't want you guys missing out what I have in store for you today. Man, this is amazing. This is gonna be a great episode. Former NFL player Desean Jackson is now the head coach for Delaware State University. Credit to my man Desean Jackson. As we know, in his time, he was a great wide receiver playing for the Philadelphia Eagles, played for the Washington Commanders. At the time was the Redskins, the Baltimore Ravens, the Las Vegas Raiders. Man, he's been all over. He's played for a lot of teams in the NFL, and he's made an impact. Playing for the Rams. Hey, Deshaun Jackson just was that guy. But anyways, before I get into that, let me know in the comment section what are your thoughts on Deshaun Jackson becoming the head coach at Delaware State. And as we see this right now, first, the blueprint, as I said, was Deion Sanders. And then all of a sudden, Michael Vick comes in the picture. He's at Norfolk State, becoming the head coach, living out his dream, his going to in a different career path, going from the player to being a head coach. And now Deshaun Jackson follows in that same footsteps. He's doing his thing, going from being a player, now he's a head coach. And like I said, this is bigger than football. Like I said in my Michael Vick episode, it's bigger than football. But let's get into it. So, with Delaware State's history, they were founded in 1924, NCAA Division One FCS. They're part of the Mid Eastern Athletic Conference. They've only had one playoff appearance. They're 0-1 in the playoffs. They're 1-1 in the bowl games. They've had two national titles, eight conference titles. Their rival is Delaware. Delaware State's rival is Delaware. Picture that, just like Colorado, Colorado State is Colorado's rival. And let's not forget, there's one thing I want y'all to know. Norfolk State is in the same conference as Delaware State. And Norfolk State and Delaware State played each other this year. Eventually, Norfolk State got the W. They won. But looking at Delaware State this year, they're 1-11. They're 0-5 in their conference. They're 0-5 at home, and they're 1-6 away. So Delaware State, they're looking to turn this around after adding Deshaun Jackson into the mix, and also the players that they have. Marquis Adams, quarterback, he's a sophomore. Jaden Sutton, their running back, who's a senior, and Najee Lawley, their wide receiver, he's a junior. And I'm really happy for Deshaun Jackson. He's going to be able to help them as players and also be that mentor to these guys and helping them become the best version of themselves, being better human beings, taking them to another level with their character. And here's what Deshaun Jackson had to say about, you know, accepting the job being head coach at Delaware State. But Jackson said in a statement released by Delaware State that he wanted to get into coaching at an HBCU. HBCUs have much to be proud of in creating a more representative America, Jackson said. The opportunity for me to help write another chapter here at DSU is a once in a lifetime moment consistent with my journey as a young boy finding his way to manhood through mentorship, accountability, achievement, and discipline. If we build that kind of culture at Delaware State University, we will attract the right talent and radically change the trajectory of this program. See, that's what I'm talking about. That part right there: mentorship, accountability, achievement, and discipline. Honestly, he's going to help them as football players. You can have all the talent in the world you want. But if you don't have the roots, which is the character, the mannerisms, the integrity, what else is there? He can help them, in the film room. He can help the receivers on the field. Okay, work on your footwork. Take this your first step when you're trying to run that route, trying to create space to get to the ball, balance when you're trying to catch those sideline catches. And so he can help them in the field room. He can help them by teaching them his experiences of what he went through to get to where he is. So every person goes through challenges. Every athlete goes through a challenge, whether it's on the field, whether it's off the field. So he can mentor them and show them the ropes of the things that he learned, and those players can apply it. And also, when it comes to the character, the little stuff, like I said in my Michael Vick episode, coming to practice every day, you know, showing showing that hunger, showing that passion, showing that these guys came to play. We come to do our job. Help them not only with the sports but education wise. Education is important. It's very important, and it can take you a long way in life. That education that can help them. These players who are trying to get to the league, it help them with their endorsement deals. Whether they when they sit in there and talk about those, negotiate those contracts on their deals. Hey, this is okay. This is what it's going to be. Is this what it is? Okay, I know where to go from here. But it's like I said, look at Deion Sanders was the blueprint. Desean Jackson knows what he has to do. He has to build that foundation that is not only beneficial to the players but to the university. Look at what Deion Sanders did in Colorado. They believe. They believed in his vision and they stuck with him, and he was able to make changes not only for the players but for the school. People actually want to come to Colorado. They want to come to college. They want to come to college there. They want to play. Players want to play there. The positive energy, the aura, the personality, the everybody wants to come to a Colorado game. Look at it. And that's the same with Delaware State. And I feel like the HBCUs deserve a lot of love and recognition because we always hear about these big name schools: Georgia, LSU, Alabama, Texas, Clemson. I can go on and on, but it's about time that the HBCUs get the love and the credit and the respect that they deserve too. I mean, they deserve more. They're getting their love, credit, and respect, but I'm saying they need more of that recognition. They need to be seen more because there's a lot of great players that have been to HBCU and still managed to be good players in the league. So I'm happy for Desean Jackson, and I look forward to seeing what he's going to do at Norfolk State. I mean, Delaware State. It's going to be great to see Michael Vick and Desean Jackson go head to head because they played against each other. These both of these schools played against each other this season. It's going to be great, a great friendly rivalry, great competition, just to bring out that, you know, like wow, this is a rivalry game right here. Two schools going head to head, giving it their all. That is all for today's episode. Once again, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload an episode. I'm Devin, and I'm signing off.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show.